Hello and welcome to Uber's UU Kickoff Top 8. I'm Kind Squared, joined once again by QB King. How you doing?
I'm doing good tonight.
I
I'm looking
heard you're
forward
a
to this set.
BigFatMantis enjoyer.
Yeah, he knocked me out of Open, week 1, which was very unfortunate, but he's an amazing player.
Well,
You got Fusionflare on the other side
Fusionflare
too.
knocked me
Fusionflare's
out of
also really good.
Kickoff week 2, so I want
Ooh.
Fusionflare to win, so it validates me. So I guess we have people on both sides of this. So what am I seeing? It looks like a fairly standard Webs team from Fusionflare, missing a Goldango, but just instead throwing a ton of incredible power into this team. I see a little more balance on BigFatMantis' side. What are you looking at on this team?
I'm looking at BigFatMantis' team, and it's got like a stall core of like Scar and Bliss. You got the Giratina and Clefable, which are not quite required, but on pretty much every stall team. You got Arceus Grass and Meowscarada, though, which, aren't really ever seen on stall, especially Meowscarada. That's
Yeah,
typically,
Arceus
like a
Grass
Season
can at
Seed.
least run bulky sets.
Yeah. I'm really interested to see what that Meowscarada is going to do.
Yeah, I think let's get right into it. Maybe it could even break this Galvantula Sash. Yeah, maybe that's what it was thinking.
Oh, it's setting
Ooh,
Toxic. Oh! Wait, Fusion Flare doesn't have any removal.
yeah. Oh, that's
Oh,
gonna
wait,
be
this could
into
cause some big
stay.
problems.
And Palkia O and Ogerpon literally cannot hold boots. So they could immediately be in some big trouble. Yes, this is Hazard stack completely. Oh, but
Ooh,
Nasty
it's got the
Plot
Nasty Plot.
Landorus is exactly what you want against this type of bulky core. But so
Yeah.
many hazards have gone up.
Landers is a monster. The fact that it can two-hit KO Blissey at just +2 is just completely insane to me.
And it's going to two-hit KO Garatina, except the
Yeah,
Dragon Tail comes
it's
in,
Dragon
luckily.
Tail out.
Lum
Ooh,
Urshifu.
Lumberry! That's
I like
typically
that.
probably for Will-O-Wisp.
People don't
I
use
like that.
Lumberry enough.
Yeah. Lumberry is not quite matchup fishing, but sometimes it can be. There's some games where it just feels like a dead item and you wish you had boots instead, but
Yeah.
sometimes it comes in clutch.
Now, Galvantula can get webs off, but it's not really going to help much besides maybe Meowscarada, but Meows is just as likely to be running like Focus Sash. Um,
Yeah. Ooh, Terra Poison probably trying to raid the Sludge Wave.
Double Terra Poison. Yep,
Yep,
and
there it
there it
is.
is. And now Lando could
Now,
boost up Stored Power?
Stored Power? What? We're cooking with
That's
this one.
what?
That's awesome.
Not even Cosmic Power and
Giga
Giga
Drain. What?
This
Ooh, no
Mantis
triggering
is
with Meteor being able
cooking
to.
right now.
Yeah, Mantis always pulls up with some very weird sets, and they somehow always work.
Yeah. Grass and Psychic are apparently the best coverage. I mean, Fusionflare doesn't have a steel type. Iron
Defense. Oh,
Giga Drain is their only recovery.
this is this is just the evil Magirna set. This is just Demon
Fusionflare in
Mag, but
chat. Oh,
with
this is evil.
Arceus.
I have to
Yeah, it
agree.
is evil.
This is absolutely evil. Missing the
This is
pump
inhumane.
just to
This is
salt the
inhumane.
wound. A crit Giga Drain
Yes.
just to salt the wound.
Oh,
Whew. Can Fusionflare
yeah,
recover from
Urshifu.
this game too? This is mental damage.
Jeez. That is brutal, honestly. That was really, really crazy. I think Fusion Flare was kind of doomed on Team Preview just from not having any hazard removal, considering you're playing
Yeah.
against, the hazard stack. Meowscarada has Toxic Spikes, and 3 of
Yeah,
your Mons don't have
looking back,
boots.
Meowscarada is very good at setting toxic spikes and just being threatening as a lead set. It can also run taunt and knockoff and U-turn. It's got a ton of good utility. So I guess this felt like a semi-stalled team, or like a team that disguised itself as semi-stall, but was actually quite ready to make moves with this Arceus.
Yeah, that Arceus put a lot of pressure on Fusionflare and
That's crazy.
really did not have any answer to that.
I have to wonder if that's some sort of counter teaming, like looking at all of Fusionflare's sets and realizing like, oh, this guy could be weak to Giga Drain and stored power
And power Arceus Grass.
with no
That's
recover. I
some
mean, Giga
really
Drain's the only recover.
impressive
Whew.
prep, yeah.
All right, what can you change for game two? Um, you can bring Garchomp. Mantis can bring Weezing. Okay, these teams look quite offensive compared to what we were just looking at. What do you see?
Fusionflare's team looks terrifying. You got Palafin, which is just always a constant threat just because of Jet Punch. You can't let your mons go below 50.
Yes,
You
Palafin
got
has been
NDW
tearing
and
up the
Arcfire.
suspect ladder.
Yeah, you got NDW and Arcfire who can just sweep teams alone, especially if Regieleki is screens.
Yep, both
You
teams
got King
running
Gambit to
Dawnwings
clean
and
late.
Arcfire.
Yeah, you got King Gambit to clean late game. Garchomp probably sets hazards. Just
Yep,
does a
probably
lot
leading.
with this team.
What is
And
Weezing
Mantis
doing?
has Galarian Weezing, probably like for defog support is my
I
best guess.
Is it going to be running Mold Breaker or Levitate? I feel like neutralizing gas isn't like worth
They don't
it.
do the same thing.
Oh, yeah. Either way, it lets you defog, against Goldengo,
Yeah.
which is what I
Yeah.
was thinking. But yeah, I feel like it's looking more like a defensive set or something, and maybe you'll want Levitate. I don't know. Let's see how we're starting. Regieleki up against Dawnwings. Ooh, that's a weird matchup. Oh, okay. We're just going
Just going
screens hyper
straight for the
offense.
screens.
That makes perfect
Meteor
sense.
Beam doing... Wow, that did really big damage.
Yeah. Stealth Rock and Meteor Beam? Keep cooking, Mantis. Keep cooking.
Keep cooking. Never stop cooking.
But
Vest
now,
Beam's gonna eat that up really well.
Fusionflare has to worry about this thing having Earth Power. Okay, I guess not.
Can we talk about the fact that a Moongeist Beam just did 24% through screens to a King Gambit?
Yeah, that's a little crazy.
That's terrifying. I mean, it was at +1, but still, that's...
Malecki in and out,
Jeez.
Palafin in and out. Gonna eat this
Palafin's
Moongeist?
gonna take a Moongeist,
like
but it's not gonna
nothing.
take pretty much anything from that.
Yep.
I was gonna say, if Palafin's faster than Necrozma, Wave Crash would actually knock out there. Which is very funny to me.
Yes, that is interesting. Kowtow.
Outside Bunks Arceus, it's not gonna do much because of the because no fallen allies.
Okay. Not yeah.
Garchomp's probably just gonna try to get past its Sword Stance.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
But it cannot touch that Weezing.
We
it's
did not
Levitate.
see neutralizing gas.
Yeah, it's Levitate. It's not Misty Surge, it's not neutralizing gas, it's Levitate.
Clear Smog.
Clear Smog too.
This is the niche. It's got Defog, it's got Clear Smog, it's got Will-O-Wisp, and Toxic Spikes. That is perfect. Yes, BigFatMantis realizing that there's not a lot of poison types in this tier. So both teams running Toxic Spikes, looking like to great effectiveness. Mewtwo coming in. Does it want to eat a Flare Blitz?
Taunt on the Arcfire. That's very interesting.
Yeah, maybe it's the
Dice
set.
is gonna get forced out by King Gambit and just Sucker Punch failing. That's pretty much what we expected from that.
Fusionflare's in a corner. It feels like it's still a 6v6, but Fusionflare is taking a lot of damage. Mantis is setting up.
Oh, wow, that just knocks out.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Mantis has the choice to just, every time that Garchomp comes in, just go into Galarian Weezing, because unless it's running Stone Edge, which is also quite unusual, it cannot touch it.
But right now, we have E-Killer Arceus doing its thing.
Flare Blitz just knocks out here, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Are we sweeping? Regieleki gonna try to set up screens, or is it gonna like E-Speed or something?
Arcfire is putting on a clinic here.
Yes. Fusion's Arcfire comes in, but it may be too little too late. Terra Fire!
Oh, but the crit! I don't know if that mattered. I don't remember the exact amount that it
Even
does,
if it
but
didn't matter, or even if it did matter, Fusionflare wasn't winning this anyway. By the time
yeah.
+2 Arceus was set up and there's still 6 Mons on BigFatMantis' team, we have a 6-0 in quarterfinals to end a 2-0 victory for BigFatMantis. Moving on to semis. Whew!
Wow.
And cooking the whole way through. Galarian Wheezing and that Arceus.
Yeah, that Arceus was really, really weird. I mean, that doesn't work against like 99% of teams, but he must have seen something in Fusion Flare's replays. Because that
Yeah.
was really,
Yeah, that
really well
doesn't work
done.
against just King Gambit, period.
King Gambit just stops that entirely.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
Well, if you want to see what happens in semifinals and beyond, remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Leave us a like if you want to see more of this, and tell us what's the next wild Arceus set we've never heard of. We just saw Giga Drain Stored Power. What's next? Misty Surge, Arceus Dragon? You never know. Okay,
Misty Surge.
maybe not that one.
We're cooking a little bit too much. We're starting to burn on. We're starting to burn
Yeah.
down the kitchen with that.
All right. Any last words, QB?
No, I'm just really. This is just a really good set overall. Both
Yeah.
players played really well, and Mantis pulled ahead.
All right. See you guys next time.